Now we're back to learning Gimp in the year day 35. We can also render basic shapes. So up until now I've shown you can create a new layer, make sure it's transparent, and then use selection tools. Create your selection and then fill it with the bucket fill tool, select none, and you've got, for example, a rectangle. There's also a different way to do it. You can go to filters, render, and there's something called Gfig. And this renders basic geometric shapes. It's not a bad solution, but once more, I've already mentioned that Gimp isn't really for these illustrations, for digital drawings, especially when you think about vector designs. I would advise you to use, for example, Inkscape, which is also open source and free to use if you want to go in that direction of creating illustrations. Gimp is more a photo editing software, but with the Gfig, you can create these basic shapes, for example, for header designs, social media stuff that's sometimes needed. But don't try to draw it directly here on the canvas. It's just going to reposition your background. You have to draw it in the preview window. Right there. And to confirm, don't click on cancel. Close is actually the one that confirms it. So this would be a rectangle example. And you can also see this is rendered on a new layer automatically. So we don't have to create an empty layer. The third option here is for circles. Just left click drag. And then when you check and uncheck the stroke, you can see directly. Let me get rid of the stroke. I use a color fill. I've shown you in an earlier video how to use the color wheel. I'll make it black here. And then there are ellipses where you can freeform drag width and height. And once more, closing will confirm what you've drawn here. If you click on cancel, it will vanish. I've still shown you how to create basic shapes using the selection tools up front, because these tools are very important, especially when we continue with photo editing. But if you just want to have a quick basic shape, check out under filters, render the Gfig. As you've seen, it's in some cases quicker and easier to use. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.